without even looking at it.
Mike, we got our first official Cybertruck at the shop.
Yes, we're here with Mike. He's dropping it off.
What's going on, man?
You had an SS Custom, did a custom design, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. They do some really cool stuff.
Cool.
So do a little unboxing.
Sweet. So we got the roll here.
Yep.
And we're doing a full custom design on this one.
I don't know what it looks like yet, but. Which one did you end up picking out? Because I know they have a bunch of them.
This is the Razorback.
This is the Razorback?
To mimic the Halo Warthog.
Oh, no way.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that is sweet.
Cool. We'll do more unboxing when we get to it. But
Yeah, this may fly around.
I know.
it's actually nice out there. It feels so good with all the humidity.
So,
Cool, man.
Well, yeah, the back of this is I found is not waterproof. Water ranges.
really?
In there. Yeah. And I was like, well, I thought like it would make the top. So I imagine car washes, rain, gonna get water in the truck bed.
Gotcha.
I think they thought about that. They put a little plug in the bottom.
Gotcha.
To drain it. But love the truck. It's been amazing.
Cool.
The thing is like really fast, and the handling is amazing.
That's right here. We went to the track a couple years ago and there's a Tesla and he was just whooping everyone's butt, man. Well, I was like, I don't know if it was a Model 3, I forgot exactly what it was. He was kicking everyone's ass.
People are telling stories about this thing towing a Ferrari and beating a Ferrari right off the line, and you can see it like beat the Corvette Z06, and it just hauls. But yeah,
I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be a tour around the shop. Your first time here.
Yeah.
How'd you hear about
my
this?
kids with me? So Manny, one of my buddies, he brought his BMW M3 here recently to have the PPF applied to one of his.
Oh yeah, Manny, with the gray one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, and you have to go to API Dynamics to get your car wrapped.
Sweet. Yeah, this thing looks awesome, man. It's gonna be fun wrapping it, that's for sure.
Especially design too. Just
we are now inside.
Yeah. So last time we talked, I think we opened the box. The customer is here. We kind of talked about the truck with him and stuff. But yeah, you get a good example of what we're doing.
Wow. Dude, it looks crazy. Even just sheeted out like this, like it's gonna be super cool.
Yeah. So
especially when you start laying.
So it's kind of
wow.
Yeah, they're really cool. SS Customs does some really cool stuff. These guys are out in California. I think they have like 4 or 5 designs made for the Cybertruck that anybody can purchase and have any shop install in the country or the world, I should say. But all directions are here. Everything's pretty laid out. They give you like some stickers, some pointers, and just some odds and ends. But
sweet,
legit kit, really nice.
Yeah, no, this is super cool.
Yeah,
and it's cool to see it even just. It's not even put on the truck yet. It's literally just laid on there. Yeah, and it already looks so good.
Yeah, it'll be really cool. It's hard to see it.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's nice to make everything look. This will follow the body line, and then this goes up behind the window. So it's really neat how they designed it.
Super cool.
So we'll start it tomorrow and get some panels on it so you see what it looks like together. And I actually want to show you guys too a tutorial on how to take the mirrors off of these things, because it's pretty cool how they made it work. They actually designed this to be taken apart pretty easily. That way, guys can wrap them. So.
Right. I feel like they figured that people were going to be wrapping it because they're literally all the same.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'll show you how the mirror comes off. I was pretty impressed when I watched a YouTube video on it. So I'll show you guys how it's done too. It's just interesting. So
let's get into it.
All right. Cool.
The next day.
Mike, we are back at it. Day 1 of the Warthog.
Yeah.
So now, compared to like, a normal color change vinyl wrap, I see you're doing it like, well, I guess this truck's just different in general.
Yeah.
It seems like you're laying it pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty flat. There's not much to it. And honestly, the edges are kind of just what they are.
Right.
So you can only roll some edges, and other edges you kind of have to flush cut. So like the bottom here, instead of rolling them up and under, I'll just flush cut them and kind of let the water just go down over it instead of trying to. But then in the back here, I just kind of flipped it around a little bit so you can get in there. But most stuff you're flush cutting. I mean, you've got stuff like this here where there's not much you can even do. And even people from the, I've actually followed some other people that actually taking these apart and actually grinding these down because it's actually a flaw from Tesla.
Oh, really?
That hits, on both sides.
I think they've had a lot of flaws with these.
I mean, it's a Tesla. Sorry, to be honest.
No, it's looking really cool. I think once the windows are closed, I don't know if his are tinted or not, but I think it's gonna look crazy.
I tinted them, so it looks
it's gonna look crazy.
Yeah. it'd be cool. So,
well, let's chug away.
yeah, dude, keep going.
Well, Mike.
Well, she's all done, man. So
I think this is the fastest I think you've ever wrapped a vehicle.
yeah, well,
This might be a record.
They're a little flat. There's not too much to them. Most of this is just lining stuff up, but yeah. So we got the thing done. Obviously, we'll take it outside. You can check it out and get a better view of it and stuff like that.
Looks crazy. It's really cool. It's different. I like how it really actually does look like a Warthog.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's crazy looking. I think outside it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, definitely. And the only other thing I wanted to show you guys, I mean, the fender flares, pretty easy. I mean, you just give them a good yank, and they come right off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that was cool. They clip right back on.
Sweet.
Mirror I thought was pretty cool. I already took it off, but I wanted to show you guys anyway. So normally the mirror's on here. There's this piece here. You peel this back, and you have 1, 2, 3 of these guys here.
Yep.
And that'll take the mirror off, and it has to slide up to come off, so you can take the bolts out and you don't have to worry about it falling.
Sweet.
And then what's cool too is there's this little access panel right here, and normally it's clipped in, but I have it unclipped, so you pull that out, and then the plug's right here.
Oh,
so
sweet.
it's all right there. You just drop everything down in, plug's right there, screws are right here, and
that's sweet. Because typically when you're wrapping cars, the whole door panel has to come off.
Most of the time, I think there's only like 1 or 2 cars. I think a BRZ is one of the only cars I could think of off the top of my head where you actually could take it off from the outside, which is nice. It means they obviously thought about it because I knew people were going to change the color of these things. So it's cool. It makes everything easy for everybody.
Mike, let's get this thing outside.
Yeah, dude.
You just finished up the CyberTruck. Can you give it a little wipe down?
Yeah,
for
I've been
me?
wiping it down, so we put a little bit of this on here
there
like
you
this. Polish it up. If you see, you can see the resemblance here. Get a nice polish.
Perfect.
Yep. CyberTruck's.
Mike,
You.
we have got the Warthog outside now.
We did. We finished up the Warthog. She's done.
It looks crazy.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It really is. I mean, the solid colors look nice, but they're so big that when you get design on them, it kind of...
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And luckily we have a stock CyberTruck here. And we'll have probably about 6 more.
Yeah, so I think we
coming.
got 2 or 3 already on deck, and people are already talking about bringing some more. So that's cool.
And the first one we got to do is an awesome design.
Yeah. So this is from SS Customs. They're out in California, a really good wrap shop. They design, I think, 3 or 4, maybe 5 different designs for the CyberTruck, and they sell them publicly. So you can order online, bring it to any shop you want to, anywhere in the world.
Yep.
Have it installed, or if obviously you're in their area, you have it installed by them. But yeah, so the customer actually got this design, called us, and said, hey, let's get it designed and installed.
It looks so good.
So I love it. It's cool. It's like you got the body lines here; they do really nice. So it makes everything kind of, the designing on it is like almost perfect. Between the vents on the side up here, the way this falls on the body line, it really does look like the Warthog from Halo.
It does. It does. If you played Halo, sometime in your life, you definitely will recognize pretty much everything on this.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
It's pretty cool.
And it's nice too because they did a good job. Everything looks like it has depth. Like those actually look like there's pockets here where it just doesn't look like a big metal panel. It actually gives some depth and some something to it, which is cool.
Because before, like I was saying, we luckily have another stock CyberTruck, so you can actually see the difference. And it's just crazy what a wrap can do to one of these.
Yeah, absolutely. The design wrap too, especially. The colors are great, but they're so big. It's just kind of the design's really fun with it.
Yep.
This one's actually gonna be going silver chrome. Cool. So I'm doing this all one in chrome, which is fun. So it's, as shiny as it is, it's gonna be even shinier than it is now.
Right.
So.
Right. But yeah, and I know you have a few more on deck. Do you have any more designed ones coming in, or just color changes?
Just color changes. Hopefully, get some more designs. I would love to do, like Bryce said, like a tank theme, with the tracks and everything. That would be really cool. Or there's so much you could do because they have such a rugged look to them. You can go so many different ways with it. I know we have one guy that's down in Long Island. I've been talking to him for a few months now, and last time I had spoke with him and his kids want to do like a Traxxas RC one. That would be which cool. I think is that's fantastic on this truck.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, really
happy. The Halo one came out good. Yeah, I like it. Nice. Simple.
Yeah, for the most part. The edges are kind of weird because it's almost like wrapping a like a grill, but
right.
It's cool. It's cool.
Awesome. Well, on to the next one.
Yeah, dude.
All right, guys, we are getting in the Warthog. Mike?
You.
Feels like I'm in Halo 3.
I know, it's cool.
Even the truck's green.
Right?
Let's see how this thing drives. All right, Mike, we are in the Warthog.
We are in the Warthog.
We're gonna call it the Warthog now.
It is the Warthog.
It's wrapped like it.
Yeah.
So.
You know what's cool about it too is like the tire, like I always thought this too, is steering wheel's always got to turn like full clock a couple times,
right.
but this doesn't. It just goes all the way to one side, all to the other side.
And that's it.
Which is nice. I don't know why every car is not like that, to be honest with you. But it's also very touchy too.
It is very touchy.
No, it's cool.
But yeah, we're super excited to be getting more of these because it's actually cool when people wrap them. So, because they all come in the same color. So I mean, like the best thing to do is wrap.
Just wrap them. Yeah. Another thing I think a lot of people are seeing too as time goes on is because it is stainless steel. They start to get water spots. They start to get little like rust stains on them and stuff like that. So it's almost like, you know, you're protecting it.
Right.
Obviously, paint protection film protects your paint, but this has no paint, so it's always nice to cover up the metal and kind of protect it from weather and elements too.
Yep.